Welcome back guys for the lecture series on linear differential equations. So far we have discussed several methods of solving to find general solution of linear differential equation with constant coefficients, in which we have solved homogeneous differential equations as well as non-homogeneous differential equation. To find general solution of non-homogeneous equation, we used to find complementary function as well as particular integral. Now we can classify method of solving for non-homogeneous differential equation for particular integral by using three different methods. First one was general method, second one was shortcut method, and third one was variation of parameters method. So let's discuss some more examples on variation of parameters method. So let's take one example, d square minus 2 times d into y is equal to e raised to x into sin x. Now, if we observe f of x here is product of one exponential function and one trigonometric function. So we can apply shortcut method formula e raised to ax into v. So if we recall, shortcut method formula for e raised to ax into v is, so we take exponential function first and operate this auxiliary equation after replacing d by d plus a on second function v. So first, if we consider value for a here is equal to 1, then we replace d by d plus 1. So this will be d plus 1 square minus 2 times d plus 1 equal to, so if you take the square, so d square plus 2 times d plus 1 minus 2 times d minus 1. So these two terms will get cancelled. So it is just the d square. D square means we have to take integration of f of x, that is e raised to x into sin x 2 times. So this is one way to solve this problem by using shortcut method formulas. Another way is, since degree of auxiliary equation is 2, so we can solve this problem by variation of parameters method. So by shortcut method formula, required particular integral will be, we take e raised to x outside, we replace d by d plus 1 and operate it on second function, that is sin x. So it is equal to e raised to x outside, d square is the remaining term, and we operate it on sin x only. So first, if you integrate sin x just once, that value will be minus cos x, and if you take integration of minus cos x, that will be minus sin x. So required particular integral will be minus e raised to x into sin x. So we check this particular integral by using variation of parameters method. So, or if instead of taking double integration, we can replace d square by minus a square. So this will be the value. Now we simplify, we find the particular integral by using variation of parameters method. So we are going for the second method of solving. So we first consider the auxiliary equation, that is phi of t. In this problem, our auxiliary equation was d square minus 2 times d. When equated to 0, we get two distinct real roots, out of which first root will be 0 and second root will be 2. Therefore, our complementary function will be c1 times e raised to 0x plus c2 times e raised to 2x. Let's denote it by equation number 1. Now we consider y1 is equal to 1 and y2 is equal to e raised to 2x, so that we can find required value for Wronskian. Therefore, for y1 and y2, value for Wronskian w is y1 its derivative, y2 and its derivative. You take the product, we can take e raised to 2x common from the determinant or the second column. So we get 1, 0 in the first column, 1 and 2 in the second column. So if you take the product, value for w is equal to 2 times e raised to 2x. So this is Wronskian W. Therefore, value for u is equal to integration minus y2 into f of x upon w. We substitute the values. y2 is equal to e raised to 2x. F of x is equal to e raised to x into sin x divided by 2 times e raised to 2x. So we can cancel this e raised to 2x, and now we can take the integration. So if we take that minus 1 upon 2 outside, so this is e raised to x into sin x. To evaluate this integration, there is a standard formula. So since formula is e raised to ax into sin bx, this integration with respect to x is e raised to ax upon a square plus b square into a sin bx minus b cos bx. So this is the formula to evaluate integration for product of exponential function and trigonometric function. So by using this formula, value for u is equal to minus 1 by 2 outside, and this is equal to a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 2. So e raised to x upon 1 plus 2, 1 plus 1 into 1 times sin x minus 1 times cos x. If you simplify this, so it is equal to minus 1 upon 4 times e raised to x into sin x minus cos x. This is our value for u. We can call it as equation number 2. Similarly, v is equal to integration y1 into f of x upon w with respect to x. So we substitute value for y1. Our y1 was 1. F of x is equal to e raised to x into sin x divided by 2 times e raised to 2x. Therefore, for evaluating this integration, again we can take 1 upon 2 outside. This will be e raised to minus x into sin x. So it is equal to 1 upon 2 e raised to minus x upon minus 1 square plus 1 square into minus sin x minus cos x, substituting values for a and b in the same formula respectively. So if we simplify, required value for v is, therefore v is equal to 1 upon 2 times or 1 upon 4 times e raised to x. We can take that minus sign common. So this is sin x plus cos x. So let's call this v as equation number 3. Now u and v are evaluated. Therefore, by using variation of parameters method, required value for a particular integral is u into y1 plus v into y2. Substituting values for u, v, y1 and y2. Therefore, particular integral is y1 is equal to 1, u that we have evaluated is minus e raised to x upon 4 into sin x minus cos x plus y2 is e raised to 2x into v v is equal to again minus 1 upon 4. So we can change the sign here. So it is minus 1 upon 4 into e raised to minus x into sine x plus cos x. This is our v. Let's confirm that values. So it is correct. Now we simplify this. Equal to, so if we simplify these two exponential functions, it will be e raised to x upon 4. So we can take minus e raised to x upon 4 as common from both the terms. Here we have sin x minus cos x. Now since this minus sign is taken common, so it will be plus sin x plus cos x. So these two terms will get cancelled. So after simplifying, the required value for particular integral is yp is equal to minus e raised to x upon 2 into sin x. So this is the required particular integral. So if you observe, the solution obtained from variation of parameters method is this. So this is our solution by variation of parameters method, and solution obtained for particular integral by shortcut method is e raised to x into sin x. This is by shortcut formula method. So there is a little difference in between the coefficient of function of x. So if your question is solve the following differential equation by using variation of parameters method only, then we have to follow the specific method of solving, because there are some examples where your general solution or value of particular integral will be little bit different than the final answer. So method of solving is important. So observe the problem wisely, read it carefully, and then find the general solution. I hope you have understood this. If you have any doubts, then please let me know. Thank you.